Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is East 9. Today we're gonna start by walking around our base, talking to the new people, and of course another round of side quests. And I have to disclose one thing, I was looking over the menu and apparently we already missed one side quest and I'm very surprised by that, but sowing the seeds of joy, apparently we missed that. I have no idea when. No idea why, because if you've been following the episodes, you know I've been trying to be on top of all the side quests, so we gotta double down. I do not want to miss any more than that. But beyond that, let's just start talking to Parks here. Adol, what can I do for you? Ah, did you receive my message? I hadn't intended for you to learn of this, but recently I've heard word of an innocent detainee held captive in the prison. I was going to request this of Dogi and the others, but it's quite a momentous task. I realized it would take the monsters in your powers for this to be successful. Will you consider my proposal? Only if you're able to, of course. There are things I need to take care of first, because this feels like a main quest. Maybe.
No.
If you're unable to, I can find another way to resolve this. Alright. It is green, so it should be a side quest. So let's check the map. I want to be absolutely sure. Prison rescue. The butchery and an unknown one. But yeah, let's just walk around the entire place before accepting any quests.
Hey!
This is where they store medical supplies and necessities. We're going through them like candy. Goes to show you how many new friends we've been taking in. Having a hideout at this size was really worth the wait. Just to keep up appearances and get to the other monsters to cooperate. Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna have some free time for once after this. If I do, I could lend a hand with the investigation of Artisan Lane. Nice, that would be great. Let's see if we can enhance something anymore. Ooh, a new item. Emits a ball of light that stuns all enemies. The Lux cannon will emit flares of light when attacked.
Alright, let's get to prepping.
Well, anything that will help me
Leave it to me.
win more.
That's a wrap. Let's
Great,
do it.
yes.
What do you think?
Alright, not bad. And does seem we can only have one of those, so it's going to probably be in the middle of the
That's
field.
good. Good work out there.
Thank you. You too.
Adol.
I had nothing else better to do, so I thought I'd polish this lantern. You know, I've never had a chance to visit Artisan Lane before. I've never had much experience fighting, so I'm happy to have all of you to help me. Maybe if we can dispel all the barriers, I'll get to see even more new places. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to get all sappy on you. Anyway, the robberies are more important for the time being. Maybe? Oh, yes.
Yeah. Adol.
Hey there, Adol. I've got your monster weapons all fixed up and ready for action. Oh, by the way, there's something I noticed while I was working. See, Hawk's weapons are actually already in perfect condition. He'd have to maintain them just about every day for that to be the case. But how to say this? It's hard to picture Credo ever being that responsible.
Say the
You're
word
right about
and I'll
that.
make it.
And there it is. Golden hair pouch, and we have all the items. Beautiful, because we have a second slot for the sacramental, so definitely get that.
What do you think? I'm pretty proud of this one.
For the rest, what we have is more than okay right now.
Oh, all done? Say the word and I'll make it.
No, I'm gonna
Let me
go
know
to
if
the
you need
store
anything
first. I want to
else.
see if there are any
Come
new
back
weapons,
anytime.
because we are in a new chapter, so I expect the stores to have new stuff as well. Oh, and I'm so hoping that this chapter we're gonna find some new recipes for the bar as well.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a good idea to practice my reading with one of Park's books, but the words were so hard. I couldn't even get past the first sentence. Now I'm all sleepy. Gotta think of some other way to kill time. Alright, dry foods. Yeah, it's more like these ones will probably be the most significant one at the end of the game. Yeah, I know we have a few materials that are well over the 400 mark. Like the faint drop, we might want to think about changing them up to the next level.
Aren't you gonna trade anything? Goodbye.
Nope.
See you later.
Because I don't actually need to trade, because I have everything I need at the moment, but it might be something we can do in the future, definitely. Rumor has it that the prison warden was snuffed out for good by Hawk. Suppose the whole thing would have been better off left to the knights after all, huh?
Oh.
Well, hello there. It's lovely to see you again. You're an employee here, aren't you? You'd have told me sooner. You know, this bar is just the most charming ambience. It had me smitten at first sight. A place like this always makes me feel right at home, so plan on seeing a lot more of me around. Oh, I definitely want your business, that's for sure. Oh, that's definitely a red one, so no talking to that one.
Adol.
Whew. Ah, welcome to the Dandelion. Oh, it's you, Adol. I thought you were a customer.
No way.
Oh, shoot. I haven't finished all the errands Shantae asked me to do. I shouldn't space out while I'm working. Come on, Yufa, pull it together.
Hey, Adol.
Again,
Something
one
to
more
come back
recipe.
soon.
We want more. Alright, right. Let's see. Equip, incremental. More money. Yes. So again, these two we want straight away. And the wanted one is just an extra. And in the depths of Cloaca Maxima, that's a dungeon we've already seen, so it's probably just a random boss fight in there. Ooh, this could maybe be the question mark we saw on the map, because it was at the around the same location. But yeah, once we talk to everyone, we're gonna go do prison rescue, and then the bathhouse debauchery. Nope, it's still another one. So this is an actual one that we need to go to town for. No problem. Yeah, the only one you can talk to is her, but I want to wait till that. I don't want to activate the main quest by accident until we've done all the side quests. I'm not gonna miss another one.
Hello there.
Yes. Ah, thank you, Adol, truly. If the information I have is accurate, then this individual is not your average citizen. To start, she's merely a young girl. A little girl? In prison? Ah, I couldn't believe it myself. It's just unjust, to say the least. My information places her cell on the top floor of the central wing. Where did you get that information from, Parks? You monsters have your tricks, and I have mine too. We're all outlaws, remember? That does not answer my question at all. Sounds a bit shady, but we'll go with it. The central wings is one of the most secure sectors due to the warden's office being there. It will be best to prepare by selecting an optimal infiltration plan before entering. We definitely need more information about the prison. That would be useful, but the comprehensive layout of the prison is a well-kept secret. Even the guards are kept in ignorance of the sectors outside of their own. You'll need the patrol routes of the guards to get in without being spotted. I just remembered, there's a black market dealer who operates in the central district. I heard he possesses very rare items that you can't acquire through normal means. There's a sliver of a chance that he might have information about the prison layout. Even if he doesn't, he might have clues as to where you can find such information. Well, we know who it is. We've been talking to him already. Christian and I will look for him. And of course, find a way in. Brilliant. The goal has connections that are indispensable at times like these. This is a difficult yet crucial task, Adol. Alright, let's go outside and see if we can also activate the debauchery. Yeah, I think maybe if we activate all the quests at once. You get new allies at Dandelion, speak to them before leaving. Okay, so we cannot lose a quest because we weren't allowed to go outside yet. Oh, Adol, perfect timing. There's someone I want you to meet. This is my employer, the man I owe my life to, Professor Velen. Indeed, I'm an anthropologist. A pleasure, I should think. Silhouette here tells me she wishes to work here to aid the monstrums. But I do not see sent monstrums anywhere. I'd hope to shadow them this week and observe them for my research. And perhaps I could extract a flesh sample. That may be a tad excessive. Professor? If only I could just get my hands on the secrets of the monstrums, then I could devise a way to become a monstrum myself. With that power, I could observe the realm of the evil spirits with my own eyes. What a thrilling notion. Oh, Professor. I'm sorry, Adol. I didn't mean to cause more trouble for you all. I initially thought Professor Velen could be helpful to you, but seeing as how he is now, for your sake, we'd better not tell him about the monstrums. Oh, and there's one more thing I wanted to tell you. I spoke to Shantae about this too. I'm going to be the Dandelion's official errand runner. This includes any supplies the bar needs too. If you ever think of anything you need, I'll take care of it for you. Are you sure about this? You're a fugitive.
Are you okay?
Oh, that's true, but I think I'll be okay. Besides, I don't think anybody remembers who I was, or that I was a prisoner anyway. Even Park said it was unlikely that they imprisoned me again. I don't know, maybe I'm just a naive. But I understand the cause for concern. It's risky to be lingering in public for too long, but I'll only go to shops where I need to go, and I'll be straight back. I'll do my very best to keep out of sight. Just let me know what you need, and I'll go get it. Oh, it will be very helpful if you all tell me about any new shops you find. Okay, so Silhouette, the mask maid, can shop at any store in town you've been to during your journey. So basically, if I've been to a shop and I've seen the stuff, we have one person that can buy it all. That can be useful. You can now use the map to travel again. Thank you so much. Oh, I thought I would meet monsters, but it appears I'm mistaken. But that water is under the bridge. So there is information that you have been exploring the city of Balduq. You must have witnessed the instance of graffiti around the city. Yeah, that did stand out to me. Interesting. It seems you have an eye for cultural significance, just as I do. As I stated in my introduction, I am an anthropologist. But simply, I study all manner of human behavior and culture. The bulk of my research lies in the history of mankind, but I also study the contemporary. Those graffitis are quintessentials of modern thought and emotions. They're prime research material for anthropologists like myself. You want me to look... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has. And does mean for us, extra ways to get items for ourselves. Oh, how astute of you, my boy. If you spot any graffiti in the city, do report your findings to me. Once you find a certain number of them, I will compensate you accordingly. Of course, the choice is yours. I can only hope you'll oblige me. Report the graffiti you discover around town to Velen at the Dandelion. Hell yeah.
How's your progress? Well now, excellent work.
You've discovered graffiti in 15 locations. You have more than 11. These results are more than satisfactory.
Here's your reward.
Ooh. Those are better items than I expected. Is he giving us a skill? There are surely more works of graffiti around the city I've yet to study. It will be in great debt to you if you found them all. Oh, that's actually quite good. And let's see. It is a new skill. Oh, we definitely need to find all the graffitis. Red slide. Yeah, might as well.
Yes. What would you like me to do?
And there it is, the new shop items are already in here. But we're gonna go to the actual shop, just in
Are you
case.
sure? Call for me whenever you like.
I will. I just don't want to be spoiled yet for the contents of the shop, and I want to be going around town for them as well. Okay, so we have now 3 side quests open on the map, and the one we're already doing right now. So that's the prison escape quest. And we got all the stores. I don't think we have found enough sites to go to the guy and get our reward for that. But with Hawk now added to our abilities, I think we might have enough to get that one landmark we haven't been able to get to just yet. Oh, we should actually talk to all the shops as well.
Welcome.
Word is the number of Roman noble families moving here has skyrocketed. I guess we're a prime choice now that all the tension and anxieties has died down. That said, I got a perfect housewarming purchase for them. Authentic Glean crafts. I have to do my part to make sure Glean tradition carries on after all.
Yes.
Yes, next level
Done
items,
already. Come again.
which is
okay?
extremely expensive. Even though I'm sure we can get them by doing the lemures in
Going to
the
go
city
meet
as
the
well.
black market dealer? I hope everything goes okay.
We already talked to them a few times, it's gonna be fine. The monster brought a little unexpected dose of chaos to town, but thanks to the knights and the garrison, crime rates have lowered side. They're a little behind with the monstrum, sir, but I'm grateful for them all the same.
I carry only the best. Guaranteed. I'll come back soon.
Nothing new at this store. And yeah, I'm ignoring the lemures a little bit, because we'll be fighting them for plenty soon enough.
Hey there.
I've been hearing about the MO behind these thefts from the guys in Artisan Lane. Sounds a bit crude for the monster's liking if you ask me. But whatever the case, a criminal's a criminal. They better catch them soon. Alright, let's buy the new weapons.
Stuff in.
And of course a weapon for the one guy who isn't here yet. So I'm not gonna buy him for them. Yes, 2.
Thanks. It's a perfect
And let's not
fit.
forget to equip him to our cat as well.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Can't
Here
wait
you
to
are.
try it out.
Still need
Good.
something?
Let's see what we can upgrade yet already. As always, we're gonna mainly focus on Adol, and whatever other person we can upgrade, that's just bonus. 'Cause like I said, I want Adol to be like a god tier character, so we can use them for the most throughout the game, making it easier for us to go through combat. Because if you look at his strength compared to White Cat, and especially the defense, there's so much difference already.
Come back if you get the chance.
Alright, let's quickly equip her as well, so I don't forget. Alright. Okay, Shantae with a sad quest there. Let's check the store in this alleyway as well.
Hey there. Looking for anything specific? Didn't see anything you needed?
I went to go scope out my new rifles over the Dandelion, and who do I find running the bar there? Then Shantae himself. He used to work for me here until just a while ago, you know? I'm happy for him. He always dreamt of having a place to call his own. Ah,
Hope to see you again
people
soon.
give me recipes. Maybe we should just talk to normal people as well. As if assaulting the chapter house wasn't enough, now the hawk is a common thief? He may have wounded my dignity as a knight, but he'll never lower my guard. Worst come to worst, I will lay down my life if I must protect the people of this city. Yeah, you do that. Alright. At least we got that. And I think the next one should be the landmark. I think that's all the way on top. I feel like we are very close. Oh, it's all the way on top. Hell yeah. New location discovered. The Balduq Cathedral Spire.
Wow.
Finally.
What a sight.
It really is. Let's see. See a blue one over there. See a chest. Nice vantage point, isn't it? There's a blue one on top of there that I've been seeing for quite a while now. And over there. Alright, so.
Come on, let's go! Yes! Got one!
Hell yeah. See, we're allowed to go there. If we are not stopped by a wall. Nope, we can. Beautiful.
Yes! Got one!
And where's the chest that I saw?
A treasure chest!
Sweet remedy. Ooh, and a new graffiti spot as well. Here lieth the might of the hawk, sore unbound in the endless blue, that even the most seasoned of soldiers tremble in thy wake. You send a mysterious present, but nothing really happens. Okay, so maybe because it goes about Hawk, we need to get here when Hawk is in our team. We can definitely do that. Alright, let's get back to town. Ooh, no chest. Might as well grab that one over here.
A treasure chest!
Potato. All I have to do is wait here, and then again, oh, it was just a dream. Oh, hello there, mister. Are you new in town? Wait, no way! Dark hair, red scarf? You really did show up. What are you talking about? Oh, sorry about that. You probably weren't expecting some stranger to start off going off like that. See, last night, someone dressed up just like you appeared in my dreams. In it, he handed me some azure petals right in this very spot. Azure petals?
You mean...
Oh, I guess that means you really are from out of town. There's this old fairy tale passed down among Gleans. It's said that obtaining azure petals brings about fortune and joy to the holder. Sounds almost mystical, doesn't it? Maybe you've seen them before. We do? We have about 400 of them? No, probably not that much, but we got a lot. Yeah, just like this one right over here. No way! Where the heck did this even come from? I was about to say they're nothing more than just a superstition, but... Look, I have no choice but to call myself a believer now. Your prayers were heard. You're telling me? Anyone who collects them is sure to have a life of fortune and joy aplenty. So, if you find any, would you mind sharing some of their magic with me? I'll give you a nice reward if you bring me 10 of them. Deal? Deal. Happy searching. Deliver the azure petals throughout Balduq to Marguerite. We can. Okay, so let's check real quick how much we actually have it. 24. We had 400 Twilight Shard. Slightly different. So we can do it 2 times.
How many did you find, I wonder? You've made me one happy girl. I've just got to thank you.
Ooh, defense elixir, nice. By the way, my dad's a bit of an antiquarian. Sometimes he gives me some of the things in his collection, but, well, honestly, his treasures are kinda going to waste with me. To keep this up, I'll see about giving them to you as a little extra reward. All you gotta do is bring more petals you find back to me, okay? You'll have no trouble, I'm sure. You are, after all, an adventurer seasoned beyond your years. No, give more.
Did you bring me some? Heave me. Before you...
A ride along Pickard. Always nice. Thanks as always. With this many petals, I end up the luckiest girl in all of Balduq. Even so, it seems nothing can stop your intrepid nature from placing you in harm's way. Then again, perhaps it's that very trait that I find myself so... attracted to. Wait, what am I saying? Sorry if you made some uncomfortable there. Anyway, thanks for this. You really are a stand-up guy, you know. If you find any more petals, bring them to me. Alright. We are very close to this question mark. Might as well. Is that the right way? Probably. This way. Yeah, I need to really start looking out on the compass. See if I can find that side quest. Oh, we're not allowed to go through. Oh, it's Shantae. That's the extra side quest we don't know yet. Alright, let's do it.
Over here, sir.
You know, the warden may have a Mondo's scary face, but he's not that all of a bad guy. I mean, he always cleans his plate and he never leaves without thanking me first. Maybe I'll give him some extra dessert on the house next time. Is that an innuendo? Is she the dessert? Maybe.
Can I help you find anything?
Well, she is selling nuts. So, yes, no recipes
Not gonna
again.
buy any? Come again soon.
How troublesome.
Well, if it isn't my favorite little darling, working hard, I take it. Oh, hi, Shantae. Oh, and you too, Mr. Roscoff. Oh, this is your first time meeting, isn't it, Adol, my dear? Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Roscoff. He's the owner of here, Le Bistro Blanc. Well, hello there. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Mr. Roscoff here is business neighbor of Pendleton's. We often have him cater to us. Are you already familiar with him too, Shantae? Oh, I know him for quite a while. You and I are fellow culinary artists, after all. We get together after a little advice session every now and then, just like this. An advice session? Is something the matter, Mr. Roscoff? Oh, well, yes, as it happens. I was thinking of expanding our menu in the near future. Namely, we're bringing back a local specialty from the previous owner's management. Unfortunately, we're having a rather rough time figuring out where to start. A local specialty? Now that you mention it, I think I remember eating that dish while I was little. Yes, I assumed ownership here upon introduction by a local eatery after the war 8 years ago. As such, I never had the dish myself, but the townsfolk consider it quite a delicacy. Sadly, however, all but mere fragments of the recipe has been lost to the ravages of war. And the previous owner took any remaining clues with him when he passed away a few years back. As much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I'm at a loss with this one. If only we knew what ingredients were used, then we might be able to recreate it. Perhaps it would be more constructive to think of a new menu item entirely. Mr. Roscoff could really use our help. What do you think, Adol? Might as well.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you a sweetheart? I couldn't ask for anything more. Are you sure it's not any trouble? I've got to try that dish myself.
Yes.
Ooh, I see. Trying to get yourself a little local flavor, aren't you? Naturally, I'd be willing to compensate your efforts with a good meal. It's the least I can do in return for your assistance. It's a deal then. As to where we can start? Well, there has to be people around to remember the dish to some extent. If we find them and ask, we might be able to figure out what the ingredients are. Now, there's an idea. I can say with some certainty that the dish incorporates both seafood and vegetables. Perhaps you could ask someone with a great deal of knowledge about either. And that would make our best bets the main square market and the agricultural district. Right, and even though I can only vaguely recall that dish myself, It does mean there's a chance that Carla remembers it too. More than I do, at least. Let's start asking around, Adol. Once in a billion. Yes. Great title, by the way.
How troublesome.
Even now, there must be someone who can recall the bistro's old specialty to some degree. I'll go and prepare the kitchen while you focus on gathering more intel. Yes, sir. Will also be random people that know information about this. Let's do one group.
Let's take them out. Switch!
And the defense elixir. Oh, prime reward, definitely. Every day is just problems upon problems upon problems upon problems. That rumored girl really broke into their government general office. I'm glad we caught her, but we hadn't? I'd have been my head, maybe literally. But only as long as I still have it, the headaches will never end. Yeah, it's a hard, dark life.
Take your time looking around.
Miss Carla and the chairman are busy attending a meeting at present. You know, you've never seen them speak as anything other than business associate. I wonder what their conversation sounds like on their days off.
Let me know if I can help.
And this is it, the blood fang. This is the item I was talking about that's so amazing, because like it restores HP as you do damage. This is seriously expensive though, so I'm glad I got one for free in the deluxe kit.
Very well then. Thank you for shopping with us.
I intend to invite the president of the company I met at the Roman branch. It seems he's interested in paying a large sum for a distribution network. I expect you'll assure a healthy business relationship with them, sales manager. Oh yes, I understand. Oh, looks like they're busy. Let's leave them for now. We wouldn't want to disturb them. Okay, so this is probably the one with the most information about the recipe. In that case, we need to talk to them last. You know, for story reasons. Alright, let's look at the map. It's the wanted one. There's the agricultural district for the vegetables and the market for the fishy stock. Okay, let's go to the district first. Did I just hear a mouse? No, that's a chicken. That's definitely not a mouse. Ooh. Children, what are you doing there? That about wraps up the fieldwork for today. Ooh, isn't it almost time for Felix's fight? We haven't gone anywhere fun in a while, so it can't come soon enough. Alright, they're just being busy. Oh, welcome, welcome. You're here to buy some fresh produce? We sell our crops wholesale to stores all around. You find them any juicier than this? Maybe she would know. Let's ask her to pitch dice down. You ask whether Susie knows anything about the bistro specialty from years ago. Oh, you mean Le Bistro Blanc? I was actually the old owner's routine supplier at the time. Really? Then in that case... Oh yes, I do have an idea what sort of vegetables went into the dish. I can distinctly remember artichokes sticking out almost amongst the bunch though. Artichokes? You mean those edible thistle buds, right? They're pretty commonly distributed throughout Glia, last I remember. Well, I can't speak for anywhere else, but we do eat them quite a lot here. They've got the faintest tinge and sweetness, perhaps for steaming. And they plenty nutritious to boot. The previous owner practically sang their praises. Wow, I can see why. If you don't mind though, could you tell us about the other vegetables used in that dish? Oh yes, of course. Now let me see. Specialty vegetable info acquired. Oh, that was easy.
Welcome, welcome.
Ah, that specialty was heaping helping of nutritious veggies of all sort. But artichokes really stood out from the bunch in terms of pure flavor. That dish was the old owner's pride and joy, so I'm sure I hope you managed to bring it back.
What can I get for you?
Still no recipes?
Oh, come back soon, you hear?
I will.
Whoa! We have to take care of
There you are. A shield earring. Yeah, I think we got about 10 of those by now, so really nice thing to sell. Let's go to the marketplace now. The debauchery.
Please, take a gander.
My new apprentice, Mies, is still a little rough around the edges, but with how skilled she is at detailed work, her finished products may outpace even mine. As long as I keep her realize her full potential, that's good enough for me.
Looking for anything specific?
Actually, no, I'm just curious. Ooh, Justice Blue. Oh, we need the threats as well.
Just browsing. Hope to see you again soon. Come on in.
Hey, Krisha, I heard the good news. Your flower shop is really coming along, huh? Yeah, more or less. It's nothing special, really. As if you've been a hot topic around the marketplace for a reason. If I didn't know any better, I think you've gone and left me in the dust.
Can I help you find anything? Come again soon.
Okay. One of these days, I will figure out where to get more recipes. I can't imagine it's only gonna be in chests or anything. It has to be from the people as well. Papa, what do you think about fishing out by the river's mouth? At this time of year, we might be able to catch the fish on their way from Asteria. You have business with me? A fisherman will probably know, right? We just wondering something. You asked whether Philippe knows anything about the bistro specialty from years ago. Ah, you mean Le Bistro Blanc, right? I know the dish you're asking for. Really? What was it called? I can't exactly recall that, but I do remember having it back when I lived in the Noble District. It blew my lower expectations of commoner food straight out of the damn water. The juiciest whitefish, the firmest clams, the tenderest shrimp, this dish has it all. I always loved fish, now my days are spent reeking of it. Fate's a cruel one, I tell you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that still. It is whetting my appetite just hearing about it. A dish with that much seafood in it, it must have been worth every last bite. Oh, it was. Especially considering how easy fresh fish comes by, thanks to this canal. And that's not even counting imports. There's a reason Balduq has so many seafood dishes. Our custom of eating fish on the Hieroglyph Faith Day of fasting doesn't hurt either. Ah, really, this brings me back what I wouldn't give to have another taste. It really was Balduqian specialty through and through. Could we maybe ask you to tell us more about the specific seafood used in the dish? Well, let me think. If memory serves, a particular whitefish they used was... Specialty seafood info acquired. Alright, that just leaves Carla. Ooh, another shop we have to talk to.
Welcome, welcome.
We had this government official pass us by a little while ago. She kept asking us about Adol the Red character or other. All skulls and no smell, that one. It's with the man that incurs such wrath.
What can I get for you?
I have no idea.
Come back soon,
He sounds like a real, like let's say, hoodlum? Yeah. Oh, and of course, between this episode and the next one, I'll make sure to grind out a few more Noxes. Oh, it's you all. Is something the matter? Well, actually, there's something I wanted to ask you, Carla. You asked Carla if she knows anything about the bistro's long-lost specialty. I see. So you're planning to recreate that dish then? We hope so anyway. We were thinking you might remember it better than I can. Well, I was pretty young at the time myself, so I only have a vague recollection. But I do remember one thing though. The broth. It was warm, soothing, like an herbal soup. Herbal soup, huh? It was the most delicious part. Rich with all sorts of simmered spices and fish. And you were so small back then, but you always make room to ask for extra helpings of soup. Did I really? It does sound familiar. And calling it medicinal does sound a little unappetizing, but even us kids liked it. Yeah, one sip of the soup could draw in just about anyone, no matter what their taste. You know, I think I actually have the recipe written down in my room somewhere. Wait, you do? Well, you had this awfully cold a long time ago, so I asked the owner how to make it. Ah, the memories. He was such a kind old man, and wonderful with kids at that. Yeah, I remember that too, definitely. It shouldn't take too long to dig it up. Do you mind waiting for a bit? Oh, not at all. Thanks, Carla. Specialty broth recipe received. You've learned all you can about the ingredients of the specialty dish. You should report back to the bistro in the central district. Let's... So let's see what we can get as a reward for it. I hope the recipe to the thing itself.
How troublesome.
Oh, you're back. Do those beaming little faces of yours mean what I think they mean? Yes. Oh well, I hope so anyway. You report the information you gathered about the dish ingredients to Roscoff. Whitefish, clam, shrimp, artichokes and other vegetables, all in a hearty broth. Now that sounds like a local specialty if I ever heard one. All that's left is to recreate it, Shantae? I don't suppose you'd like to help me with that? Oh, you know it, honey. Roscoff and Shantae then made their way into the kitchen. Before long, an aromatic scent wafted out and a single dish soon followed. And there we have it. Balduqian style bouillabaisse, courtesy of Le Bistro Blanc. Wow, it looks delicious. So it was bouillabaisse all along?
Amazing.
That's right. Just one look at those ingredients and it came right to me. A pescatarian paradise like this is balanced diet all on its own. Oh, it's such a beautiful color too. Bouillabaisse itself is a fairly common dish here in Glia. The recipe varies quite a bit between different households and establishments, but this particular one satisfies both body and soul, a perfect melt of comfort and nourishment. It is, without a doubt, a dish conceived from previous owners' utmost compassion and care. It will be a hit with the customers, you can be sure of that. Indeed, I can't express enough how happy I am to have revived this dish. Now, all will have the chance to enjoy it, whether for the first time, ever, or in forever. You have my sincerest thanks. I couldn't have done this without you. Oh, not at all. I'm just glad our info ended up helping in the end. Oh well, that makes two of us, darling. Now then, what say we got that reward of yours in before it got cold? Everyone was then treated to the bouillabaisse they'd helped to make. The rich, nutritious meal refreshed and revitalized them both inside and out. After walking Shantae back to the Dandelion, they resumed their activities once again.
That actually went pretty well.
And of course, we got the recipe for it. Beautiful. Yep, it's already in the list as we speak. This gives us 2 defense to Adol. Yeah, he's gonna be like a tank in the end. So maybe this is the trigger to get recipes in other places around town as well. Just the fact that we now know how to get recipes, maybe that will be the trigger to do so. So I want to go to these 2 stores last, and then I'm gonna call it for the day. And next time, we're gonna dabble straight into the debauchery.
Welcome.
I had this real unnerving customer come in today. He asked if we had any books on proper explosive handling techniques. Obviously we don't, but when I told him as much, he just clicked his tongue and laughed. have been packed for a member of the Bells of Freedom, had they not already disbanded. Goes to show that there's always people to watch out for, even in times like these.
Always a pleasure.
Sold out. Okay, that's the one we already bought. That's too bad. I wouldn't mind having another slot,
Something caught your eye?
because if I can have more slots than items, then whenever we get one, we can use them straight away without even having to think
Come back soon.
about which one to replace.
Come on in.
So the monsters are thieving little crooks. Big whoop. I don't know if they're just cocky or what, but only amateurs get identified this fast. Compared to my connection in prison, those monstrums are second rate at best. Though it wasn't exactly us monstrums who were responsible in the first place.
Can I help you find anything?
And this is the one we got as a reward. Nice.
Come again soon.
Alright. So next time we're gonna go towards the debauchery side quest, hopefully also the prison one, and we got a wanted quest from Aprilis as well in the Glowaka Maxima. So still plenty of us to do. I will make sure I will grind out at least a little bit of Nox up in the corner, so maybe next time we're gonna get another portal as well, but you gotta come back if you wanna know if we do. So until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and I hope to see you then. Bye bye.